Hi guys, it's Sasha and I'm back with another video. So this video is really juicy. It's my first video and it is about how to meet a guy when you're out and about with your kids. Now, I know how hard it is in the beginning when you don't have the funds and you don't have the help from family or friends who can help you out with childcare, and you're stuck with your kids and you don't know what to do, and you're like, I want to level up, but I have children. There is still no excuse. And in today's video, I'm going to show you tricks and tips that I used that helped me start dating and boosting my confidence, that helped me land the man that I'm with today. So, number one is always look put together. Wear heels, wear a nice dress, make sure your kids look just as good as you. Why this works is that it shows your nurturing side. As a feminine woman, it is important to show these men, especially when you have children, how nurturing, how loving, how good you make everything look around you. And more importantly, it shows that you take good care of your kids. And when these men come into your life, they too will take care of your kids in the same manner that you have presented to them. If you're going around and you look amazing, everything is tight, everything is right, and then your kids look like a hot mess, they have snot coming out of their nose, it's a no. It is an absolute no-no. And yeah, not okay. There is nothing worse than a mother outshining her kids because she can take an extra hour to get them ready, brush their hair, brush their teeth, and make sure they are looking just as good as her. And trust me, it makes all the difference, especially with my son. When I looked good, he looks good. I always made sure he had a haircut. And when people compliment your child, everyone will compliment your child. I've been on a train in London and people just stop me like, oh my God, he's so cute. And then men will start talking to me saying, oh, he's so cute, he's so cute. So trust me, ladies, this works in your favor. When you're out with your children, make sure you smile. Smile as if the life you are dreaming of is already yours. Smile so people know how fulfilled and how wonderful it is to be you. And when you are happy, every mother knows when a mother is happy, their child is happy. When I am happy, my son is happy. And it works in your favor. No point being shy and anxious, because you're passing that energy to your child, and most likely they're going to start acting up in front of strangers, and that is not a good look for you, especially on this journey. So don't forget to smile, don't forget to be open, and don't forget that you are beautiful, your children are beautiful, and you're showcasing this to men out there. It is so important in our level up journey to actually not just waste your children's time and go anywhere, but go to affluent areas. I'm talking St. John's Wood, I'm talking Chelsea, I'm talking Fulham, I'm talking Putney, I'm talking Battersea, I'm talking all the postcodes that if you typed in, you wouldn't be able to buy by yourself. Go to all those areas, go to Mayfair and ooze with confidence, especially when you're with your children, because they are looking to you on how to behave. Go to these areas. There are so many activities that you can do with your children, such as indoor play centres that are actually quite good from babies up until teenagers. And whilst your kids are having fun in those areas, it is a very, very good thing to just sit there and manifest whatever it is you want. It's exactly what I used to do when I was starting out in my journey, and I would go to Chelsea, where I live now. And I keep saying I live in Chelsea because I'm so proud of myself that I was able to manifest something that seemed so far out of my reach. And every time I used to go to Chelsea, I used to feel a longingness in my heart. And I was like, I will live here one day. I will own a house in Chelsea. And my day has finally come. And I'm not making these videos to boast. I'm not making these videos to show off that, oh, I guess I'm the only single mother out there that made it. I'm making these videos because I find that there's not a lot of support out there for us. And I would love to share my face. I would love to be on this platform and be as bold as ever. But life doesn't work like that. And the person who I'm with would appreciate if I stayed anonymous. He knows that I'm making these videos and he supports me, and that is why I'm telling you ladies that it is not the end, it is just the beginning. I'm here to teach you everything that I know, teach you everything that I've learned along the way, from people I've met, from circumstances that have come my way, all my trials and tribulations that I have faced. I don't want you to face it. So that is what this video is about. So I said number 3, go to affluent areas, go for lunch with your older children, go for dinner with any kind of child can go to dinner. My 4-year-old can sit at a dinner table. So it's important as well to introduce your children to this life of affluence, because this level up journey with your kids is not just about you getting a Chanel bag, especially when you have children. It's about you giving all your children and yourself a better life, whether it's private school education, whether it's, extracurricular activities, whether it's holidays, on the same path as introducing your life and your children's life to a life of affluence. It is so important as well to connect with wealthy mothers, with wealthy parents, to connect your children to wealthy children. Getting into higher society, I don't know if you want to enter higher society. I don't know if you just want, to be able to pay some bills, some extra bills. I don't know what your goals are. But if you do want to enter high society, where it is kind of like a rotation of men and women that can boost you to whatever level in life that you want to go, I think it's very, very important to network. Networking is so important, and this is coming from someone who used to be so shy and who basically didn't have a voice of her own. This is coming from someone who has learned to appreciate how other people in life can add value to you. So it's so important to do this. It is so important to go to these affluent places. It is so important to go on apps and such as Peanut, which I connected with a really, really lovely lady who is actually 2 years younger than me. And she met this guy, had a one-night stand. I'm sorry to share her story. It's not as bad as it sounds. She got pregnant, ends up marrying the guy, finds out he's a millionaire, and now they live in Pimlico. Now I know that story isn't the same as some of ours. I had a baby before I met my soon-to-be husband. You probably have kids. But her story just kind of makes me laugh at how she used manifestation. She told me and said, whoever I'm going to marry, whoever I'm going to have a baby with is going to be rich AF. So I think it's such an amazing story to show you the power of the law of attraction, which is very, very important in a level up journey. And to continue on the notion of meeting other wealthy mothers, other wealthy parents, I think whoever you're dating, you need to try as hard as possible to integrate yourself into their friendship groups and actually find someone you genuinely connect with. Being in high society isn't about forcing friendships and being fake. It's about finding people who are basically on the same wavelength as you and share the same passions that you have. Now, tip number 5 is not something that may spring to people's minds, but it's definitely something that I have done for my child, and that is enrolling them into summer camps. This is especially important when your kids are not in private schools and they are not exposed to things that other children in wealthy areas, in wealthy families, learn. Now, these summer camps allow your children to form friendships with the wealthy children that they will someday, hopefully, be neighbours with. And like I keep saying, this whole level up journey is super important because it's not just about you and you getting a Chanel bag or you getting Christian Dior's. It is about you and your children raising to a new level in life where everyone is comfortable, where everyone has exactly what they need and more. So it's super important to expose your children and expose yourself to new possibilities and new areas in life that you have never experienced before. I hope this video makes sense for a lot of you. It's my first video, so forgive me if it's kind of all over the place. I will surely get better with time and with patience. Like I said, I haven't made this channel, I haven't made this platform for me to boast about my achievements. I've made this platform because I've seen that there's a complete gap. And even when other people that have hypergamy channels, that have hypergamy Instagram accounts, speak about people who have kids prior to their level up journey, there is always a negative stigma that I just want to push away. And I want to show these ladies that yeah, I had a child. I had a kid super young. I had no business having a baby. But here I am doing better than most of you. And I mean that with no shade. I just mean that as a fact, you know. I've taken something that other people have seen as a weakness, which I see as a strength, and turned it into the best life that I could possibly have for myself and my son. Remember to always enjoy the journey that you're on. The person that you are now is not going to be the person that you will end up becoming when you're finished with your transformation. Just be appreciative of how amazing life is and how amazing your life is going to become. And on that note, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I have new videos coming out all the time and I can't wait to hear from you guys. Okay, bye.